Some of my thoughts this morning is don't hide from yourself, don't hide from God. I think I've said in some other videos before that confession is a super powerful tool. One of the most powerful gifts that God gave mankind was taking Adam out of the Garden of Eden. It was a consequence of Adam and Eve partaking of the fruit that was forbidden. And, we knew that fruit was going to give us the knowledge of good and evil. One of the things that I think about on my walk this morning is that what it did was it allowed Adam to get out in the world to be pushed and tested past his limits. The world was no longer perfect like in the garden where everything kind of took care of itself. I mean, he was taking care of it there. I guess I don't know all that, but I know when he was pushed out to the world, he was told that by the sweat of his brow that he was going to work the land and live and eat, by what he did, what he created. And of course, the greatest of all of the gifts that God has given us is Jesus Christ and the atonement that brings us back to God, back to his presence. But I think what's powerful is when Adam and Eve had partaken of the fruit, they hid and covered themselves with fig leaves. And, God said, basically, why are you hiding? Who told you you're naked, And then he sent them into the world to learn and grow. And that's how we gain our knowledge. That's how we become like God, how we know good from evil, is by getting out there and experiencing things. And when we hide or try to cover up whatever's in our heart or whatever we've done, we rob ourselves of that ability to grow and learn. We're choosing to stay stuck in those things that we're hiding. But when we are honest with God, with ourselves, when we confess, that gives us so much power and opportunity to grow because we're being real. It's how we gain self-awareness, and that leads us to the power of change. And man, I'm just out here thinking this morning, life can be hard. It's like when we avoid the hard, we're really choosing a different hard. And we're choosing to not grow. And that creates its own problems. And so, I don't know, just some random thoughts while I was walking this morning. I love getting outside in nature, and I love just pondering the different lessons we can learn. But yeah, choose to use that power to be 100% honest with yourself, honest with God, honest with other people. Doesn't mean you have to go oversharing details of everything, but you can definitely acknowledge what's going on, what decisions you've made, what consequences have fallen out from those decisions, and see where there's opportunities to make changes and grow. Don't avoid one hard thing because it typically leads to more. So be honest, don't deceive, and just face the events, consequences, people of our actions, because that's how we learn. And if you got someone in your life that you're covering up and protecting for, remember, you're not doing them any favors. You're holding them back. And so, don't enable, don't be mean and cruel, but just allow life to happen for others and for yourself. And man, we will all be so much better off as we learn and grow.